All right, so after a very nice Mother's Day brunch with the kids at La Provence, really liked it. It was really good. Anyway, we came home. We stopped at Craft Warehouse on the way home. It's one of the crafty places that's going out. They're not going out of business necessarily, but they're closing that location and one other. It's not a big chain. I think there's only going to be 2 other stores open. But anyway, we went to the one that's closing. I was able to pick up a few more interchangeable knitting needles for a good price that I've been looking for. And so we did that. And we came home and I've been knitting and working on my cotton tank top I've been making. Got one whole side done, started on the other side, realized I did the one side wrong. So I had to rip it out. So I'm taking a break and I'm getting the mail. We went from sunny and kind of warm to cold and cloudy and raining on and off for the next few days. Welcome to Oregon. Anyway, all right, that's it for the minute. I am going to continue to try to work on my sweater. I would like to get the front of the top done so that I can join it and start working in the round, but I mean, I don't know, we'll see. I'll be back. Just about 11 o'clock this morning on Monday, May 11th, 12th. Oh, holy hell, I don't know. I started off the morning making a little Notions bag for my knitting bag. The one I was using was just a tad too small for all the different notions I needed. So I used a pattern I already had that I've made a few of these, and some of my favorite fabric from Joann's. I have a limited amount left, so I made this bag, which nicely fits all my notions now. Put it down right here. So it nicely fits all the notions in there. And then I made a little mini needle roll held together with a hair tie, and has all my needles in it that I need for the current project. And then I can just roll it up. There, it's got some batting in there, so they're nice and cushioned and well protected, and fits in there. It just took a few minutes to make. I did put I intended to put 2 tabs, one on each side. One made it, which is good because I needed to do this, right? You want to know where the other one ended up? I'm not fixing it. You know what I'm going to do? I was just thinking this as I was turning on the camera. I'm going to take one of my little labels that I use, and I'm going to put a label on here made by me. I think it's a good idea. Okay, done. A little bit of a struggle because there's a lot of fabric there, but that's done. Okay, I like that. That works. See, a happy accident. All right, on to the next thing. Hey guys, so it is the end of the day on Monday, and we have to go take some ballots in and mail them or drop them off. We prefer to drop them off, it's more secure. And it just so happens a ballot drop box near City Hall, near the little town we live near, is walking distance from the house. So we're gonna get steps in, drop the ballots off. If it rains, we've got umbrellas. It's been a good, productive day. I got some artwork done, got videos filmed, edited, scheduled, got my little Notions bag made, my mini knitting needle roll made. Everything's being utilized. I got really good progress on the tank top. The front is joined to the back, and now I'm starting to work on the body. And it's turning out pretty good so far, so anyway. All right, let's go see what we can see before it does start raining. We'll find out. I'll be back. It is Tuesday, May 13th. It's 5:23 p.m. It's babysitting day. He went home a little while ago, and now I ran around and did a couple quick chores. I'm doing some laundry. Babysitting tomorrow, although it's not a regular babysitting day. The daughter's got some appointments with clients. So I'm going to babysit for a bit, and then Bob and I will pack for a trip to Whidbey Island in Washington State. We are staying in Oak Harbor. By the time you see this, we'll be back, so I have no problem telling you. We are going to be there for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then Sunday we're back to chaos. Sunday's going to be chaos. We've got to do some planning of something else with the kids, so we've got to go over to their house, plus they're going to start potty training, so we need to go over there, see what Junior's clues are, when he's got to go to the bathroom and all that jazz. So Bob just found out one of his Masonic brethren passed away, so there's a memorial for him, and it's never ending. So anyway, we're going to just take a deep breath and enjoy it while we can, and yeah, do some exploring. That'll be fun. All right, that's it for the minute. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and relax. I'll be back. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, about 9 a.m. And I don't normally babysit on Wednesdays, but I am gonna be babysitting today because the daughter's got some real estate appointments and we're out of town this weekend. So, that reminds me, I'll also need to send the family dinner chat a reminder. No family dinner this week. I won't be home. So I already I got up early and I got a few chores done. It's time to wash all the sheets for all the beds in the house and remake the beds. So I've already done that, and stuff like that. So I've got some other chores I need to get done before we leave, but they can be done tonight after Junior goes home and or while he's napping. Hopefully he naps for more than 45 minutes today, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for the minute. Yeah, that's all I can think of at the minute. I'm going to do a little reading and just relax for a bit before he gets here, and I will be back. Good morning, everybody. It is about 9:15-ish a.m. on Thursday, May 15th. Mister and I are headed out of town for the weekend. It is our anniversary weekend. We've been married 34 years and we've been together 41 years this year. Anyway, we are headed out of town to an area of the Pacific Northwest we haven't been to yet. So we thought, well, why not? This is how we do vacations. We don't really make that much of a plan. We kind of sort of check it out to see what's, we want to do there, but we just go. That's how we did Virginia. we didn't think there was going to be much of anything out that way. We had a lot of fun, so this is what we do. Anyway, we are headed to Oak Harbor, Whidbey Island, Washington, and I don't have a problem telling you that because we'll be back by the time you see this. I did bring my knitting with me because I'm working on a tank top, and that's all I brought with me, but I will be collecting some things for my junk journal at home. And I debated bringing some sketching stuff, but I decided that I'd rather work on the knitting, so we brought that. Anyway, we're topping off the gas tank before we head on our way. The car's all packed, and we are ready to go. And yes, I'm wearing my sweater I made. This is the Noro cotton silk blend yarn. And I love this sweater. I love this yarn. I wish it wasn't so expensive, because then I could get more of it and use more of it, but it's really, I love it. Anyway, we are going back to that area of California where I bought this, at the end of the year, and I might go to the yarn shop and get some more, maybe. All right, I'll be back. Guys, we're in the car, but we're on a ferry, which is the clips that you just saw. We're taking a ferry across the bay to Whidbey Island, and then headed up Whidbey Island to Oak Harbor. There's other ways you could get to Whidbey Island, but we decided to take the ferry because why not?
Why not?
It's a cold day today. And a bit windy and a little bit rainy, so we're not going to get out of the car, and I don't think it's advised that you do anyway. Most people are staying in their car. But it's a pretty fun ride.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty calm, yeah.
Haven't done this before.
No, trying something new.
Trying something new.
Not always great at that, but sometimes. All right, I'll be back. Okay, that was unexpectedly fun. We've been here for a few hours, and we went walking around the main street downtown. A lot of really cute shops. I'd recommend coming to Oak Harbor and Whidbey Island. It's a really cute area. A lot of small creative shops, a lot of antique shops, a lot of really good coffee places. We had dinner at a local seafood place where the fishermen bring the fish. They have a whole separate section of the restaurant for processing the fish. It was really good. We may go buy some. They sell some of the fish frozen. We may buy some before we go home and take it home. Anyway, we just got back. We went also to Deception Pass Park. I will put some pictures here for you. What a fabulous view. We didn't go on a super long hike, a very short one actually, because it is drizzly and rainy and getting dark, but it was really good. We have some more plans for tomorrow. I'll film what I can, and we're gonna go upstairs now and call it a day. I'll be back. This will work because my car doesn't like me filming in it and giving me audio, but we'll find out in a minute. Good morning, people. It is Friday morning, about 10 o'clock, May 16th. Had to think about that, yes. We are headed out today to do some more touring around Oak Harbor and Coopville on Whidbey Island. Yes, I've had my coffee this morning. Obviously, my brain's still not completely awake. Anyway.
Need one more cup.
Yeah, local coffee. Anyway, we're going to start off the morning with going to Past Lives Thrift Shop here in Oak Harbor. And also there's a Naval Air Museum. Anyway, we're going to go to that. We're going to go to, and I forgot to bring my hearts. I was going to bring my hearts. We would go to the military museum. I would leave them some hearts for the military personnel. I completely forgot they're back in working. Anyway, then we're going to go to a sculpture garden down in Coopville, and we're going to go to a little yarn shop down there. And in between, we're going to try to find some good local coffee, some fun places to have some food, local places, and see what other trouble we can get into. We'll bring you with us where we can. I'll be back. Okay, we're back in the car. Found some cute little shops. Interesting place to have a half a sandwich and a cup of coffee. It was really kind of an espresso shot.
Yeah. It was good.
It was good though.
Turn right on Broadway Avenue Northwest.
And
Then turn right on Northwest Copeland Street.
when we walked in, there was a community needlework project where she was asking anybody who wanted to make a granny square, and then they'll be at some point put into an Afghan for charity, and which is great.
Turn right on Northwest Copeland Street.
Besides that, I made a granny square while we were waiting.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. So now we're gonna go see the sculpture garden, and we're looking for it at the moment. And then I don't know what we're gonna get up to, but we'll find out. I'll be back. So we are at the Price Sculpture Garden in Coopeville, Washington, on Whidbey Island. And it is full of artwork. My kind of place. Outdoors in the woods, tons of artwork, and wildlife. We saw 2 deer on the way here, so anyway, we're gonna go walk around and see what we can see. I'll be back. See? There's Mister. See?
Oh, look at this one.
Yeah, it's up in the air,
It's just like
floating,
floating.
and it is
Like a
It is moving.
It's teetering.
Yeah. Wow. Perfectly balanced object.
Yep.
Very pretty. Look at that. I'll link the website down below for the park. It should have all the artist names. This is Soaring Eagle by Greg Neal.
Cool.
I do recommend this park if you're in the area. Come over here and go for a little walk in the peaceful forest with all the artwork.
It's
You know,
almost enchanted.
with your bestie like I did, Mr. Bob.
Your bestie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that who you are?
If you say so. I think so.
Okay, so we were told on the way in that some of the sculptures might be more challenging to find than others because they're up high in the trees or something. So far, there's only been one that we can't find, and the name of it is Entwined. So those of you who are watching, if you're from the area or you've been here before, what does it look like? I might have to look it up on the internet later. All right, I'll be back. So we decided it looks like salmon swimming upstream. Probably accurate because the name of it's Flying Fish. By who?
Daniela Rubinowitz.
There you go. We probably
Rubinovitz.
butchered that, and Daniela, we're sorry.
Daniela Rubinowitz.
Love your sculpture. All right, on to the next one. Okay, I'm gonna start the camera down here because we came around the corner, and here's a scare warning. If you have little ones watching, maybe close their eyes. But we came around the corner to that. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. Kind of caught me off guard though.
Yeah.
A little scary. But it's a cool dinosaur.
Cool ass dinosaur.
Yeah. Nice. So, since we barely saw it, you're probably not going to see it, but there's a sculpture in there. But it blends in with the trees. It's a Pegasus.
It's a Pegasus.
So, yeah. Okay, here's another one. Can you even see that it's there? There it is.
There it is.
This one's more green than the other one, so you can kind of see it.
Yep.
It's called Cloud Heron. Pretty cool. Okay, it is Saturday morning, May 17th. I only know that for sure because tomorrow's our anniversary.
Then turn right.
Anyway, we just stop at Whidbey Coffee
Turn left on Southeast
for
Pioneer
some
Way.
breakfast and coffee.
Coffee.
And we are headed over to the Port Townsend ferry now.
Yep.
And we'll head towards home, but we're not in any hurry. We'll probably message my dad at some point and see if he's home and stop and visit him. He lives up here in Washington State.
In 400 feet, turn right on Southeast Bayshore Drive.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so all of that's happening today, and we will
Turn
take
right
you
on
with
Southeast
us.
Bayshore Drive.
Anything interesting happens or pretty, or you should see the view right now. I'll show you because we're going to drive down that way, and I'll be back. How is that just not a pretty view?
Yep. Pretty cool.
Yep. We're now waiting at the ferry terminal. We'll be here for quite a little bit because we didn't know what the ferry schedule was and we got here too early. If I had known, there was one more little yarn shop I could have gone to, but you know, it's the thing. Anyway, we did get some nice yarns while we're here and other things, which I will share once we get home at some point. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Mister is out walking around throwing my coffee cup away for me. I'm gonna just sit and do some knitting. I've got some knitting to work on and we'll make it work. I'll be back. So we are on the Kennewick ferry going from Coupeville to Port Townsend. And it's a little bit longer ferry ride than the last one and a little bit wavy.
It's very wavy.
So I don't really drink soda pop anymore and I don't drink alcohol anymore except when I'm on a ship or a plane, and then I drink ginger ale. So I got a ginger ale. So yeah. But sure is a pretty view.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. So we're up here near the cafeteria, sipping the ginger ale, enjoying the view. So it's all good. I can't knit when it's like this. So, all right, I'll be back. I left my scrunchies in the car. I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Hey, we made it home and we switched cars. Mr. Bob's driving again. We got everything unpacked really quick. And while I'm thinking of it, before anybody asks, yes, I can drive. You've seen me drive. But he loves to drive and I really don't like it that much, so.
You don't drive this truck.
I don't, yeah. Fun fact, I've never driven the truck. One of these days we'll get that straightened out, but anyway. We unpacked really quick, started some laundry, put everything away, like rush, quick. And we're gonna go head to the grocery store. There's probably some things I'm not sure that we need or that I don't know if they're good still or not, but we're gonna pick up stuff anyway and we'll see what happens and just make it quick. So that once we sit down on the couch, we can just relax. Tomorrow we have lots of things to do and we don't have to want to worry about it tomorrow. So I'm going to share with you what I got thrifting at the local yarn shop later, and I'll make sure it's added to this video. So that'll be right now. 2 minutes in and out of the grocery store. I think it's the fastest time we've ever had, and we got 4 bags of groceries. Anyway, some of the things we picked up while we were out, we went to the Pacific Northwest Naval and Air Museum. I think that's the name of it. I'll put it right here somewhere. Anyway, they had some really cute, of course, military themed stuff to look at, and some really great displays. For once, I stood and read everything. That like never happens. I just look at the displays and then keep walking. I don't usually read a bunch of stuff that's printed on the display. I did this time. Anyway, I saw this in the gift shop. I got it for little mister. His wings move up and down. I couldn't resist. We went to a local thrift shop and I also found this. And this is like his favorite nursery rhyme on YouTube. And then I found for myself from the people that publish Threads magazine, hand knitting techniques for myself. And this is from, let's see, 1991. The year, that's funny, the year Mr. and I got married. This year's 34 years. That's funny. In a good way. I also found in the same thrift store a bunch of these. These are merino wool and wool blends. 100% extra fine merino wool. I'm not sure they're complete hanks, but they might be. I don't think any of them was more than 10 bucks. So I have this one. It's this one. I'm not going to even try and pronounce that because I'll butcher it. This is Tosh DK. So I got this one. This one, I don't know what it is, but it's cool. I don't know what the brand is. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It isn't here. It says Gossamer. More Tosh DK. And this one, which I don't think is a whole hank because that's pretty little. Sulka, it says. Merino and alpaca. And then this one, which is mini mochi, merino and nylon. This is a thinner like sock weight yarn. Then we went to Sea Breeze Yarn in Coopville, Washington. Love the store. The staff was so sweet. They were having like a yarn call. I had no idea when I walked in. And they did give me some QR codes for some free patterns. I told them I had no idea you were having this. No, I'm not doing the yarn crawl. Wish I was, but I'm not. But anyway, I got this cute drawstring bag from them, project bag, and then I found this little mini wool hank, and then I got this one, which is a Malabrigo Arroyo. The color is, I don't know. Oh, chameleon. Now I have some other wool yarn that's like in one of these shades of the blue that I want to make a sweater out of. So this will be great for an accent color, stripey kind of thing. All of these are going to be in sort of like patchwork knit projects coming up. And I think I did pretty good. What do you think? All right. All right, you guys, it's been a fun week. The weekend at Whidbey Island was a lot of fun. I do recommend it if you like going to the coastal areas, if you want just kind of a quiet weekend away. We of course went when it wasn't super warm out, so it wasn't super crowded. I don't know what it's like when it's warm out over there, but we kind of prefer to go to the beach when it's not super warm because there's not that many people. We had some really good local coffee, good local food. Everybody was so sweet, and it was just kind of a chill, relaxed weekend, and I really loved that. There's lots of little mom and pop shops to look around in and thrift at, get creative supplies at, and just to go hang out at the beach if you want and walk up and down the coast. That was a lot of fun too. Some museums, Deception Pass. We're already planning a trip back to just spend more time at Deception Pass because that was beautiful. Anyway, that's it for this week. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the free content here on YouTube, I do have a Patreon. I do have designs over at Art Foamies. The links are all down below. There may still be an Amazon affiliate link down there somewhere. I have no idea. And I haven't updated it in a long time, but it might. Anyway, check it out. And that's it for this week. Go out and have a great day. Have a great week. Do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.